Dr. Jake Berman here, creator of the Berman Method. We're out of Naples, Florida, Berman Physical Therapy. The Berman Method specializes in helping people age 60 and above gain more distance off the tee. And then if you want even more than that, we work on helping you gain golf longevity, the ability for your body to play the game longer, not until your body gives up on you. So today what I want to go over is the top 6 mobility drills for people over 60. So the top 6 for over 60. And we might even do a 7th just for a little bonus, if you want to call it that. Number 1, this is where we're going to start. On all fours, down on all fours, we're going to keep the hips square. We don't want them shifting side to side. We don't want them moving at all. And then we're going to pick one hand up. So this requires stability here in the core so we don't drop or do anything. So we're going to pick one hand up without letting anything move. And then we're going to take this hand and we're going to reach as far as we possibly can, not letting this bend. We do not want to let this bend. So we're staying stable. Pick the hand up, reach as far as you possibly can without letting the hips move. Keep the core tight, reach, and then come back up. Reach, come back up, and you're going to do the same thing to the other side. 10 times each side, just really to get that thoracic rotation loosened up. Next thing that we're going to do, so this is number 2, we're going to go against the wall. The knee that is down goes against the wall. The knee that's up goes away from the wall. Start with your hands against the wall, and then keep this here. Again, don't let any of the lower half move. And rotate as far as you possibly can. Really trying to open all this up. We're really working on that upper body rotation, shoulder turn, thoracic rotation, and then come back. Open up. When you get out here, focus on breathing in and exhale. Big breath in and exhale. Don't let the hips move. Don't let the knee move. Don't let anything move. Back out. Again, we're going to do 10 times each side. And then you do the same exact thing on the opposite side, right? Number 3. Here we go. So what we want to do is very similar to what we were just doing there. We're working on upper thoracic rotation, right? So laying on the ground, feet stay together, knees stay together, hands are together. We're going to open up as far as you can without letting the knee come up, without letting the hips move at all. We're going to keep everything locked down here. Keep it all nice and locked. Open up. When you get out there, big breath in, exhale. And then bring it back. Same thing, 10 times each side. We're really trying to get this thoracic mobility to increase because that's going to give us that better shoulder turn and give us the ability to recruit these bigger core muscles and glute muscles. Okay, moving on. We're going on to number 4. This is one of my favorites. Absolutely love it. Need a foam roller for this. This is a 36-inch foam roller. Actually, you don't need the foam roller. You can do it with a golf club. You can do the same thing with a golf club. So if you don't have a foam roller, get a golf club, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to put the foam roller against your chest. Then you're going to put your fingers out as far as you can get it, okay? So foam rollers against the chest, reach those fingers out as far as you can. Same thing with the golf club, right? Golf club against the chest, reach out as far as you can, right? It's better with the foam roller because it gives you a little more width here. And then we're going to get into the golf stance, right? So nice, good golf stance. And we're going to go into the backswing, keeping a good bend in this right knee. Don't let it straighten, nice and bend. So we're going to rotate, internally rotate on this back leg. And we're using our core muscles to really get that thoracic rotation. Really get the thoracic rotation. Same thing the other way. You should really feel the core working to do this. The reason why this is important is because this is going to train your brain how to use your core to rotate versus your arms to rotate. We don't want your arm muscles doing the rotation. The rotation should come from the core, okay? So rotate and rotate. What number are we on there? That's 5. So now we're moving on to number 6. This is a good one, not very comfortable. Very important though, we've got to work on hip internal rotation range of motion. So that is when we rotate into the backswing, we've got to have internal rotation on this hip. And then when we go into the swing through after impact, we've got to have internal rotation on this hip. If we have limited hip internal rotation, that's when we're going to start using our back for compensating and start arm swinging. That's where it all goes to crap. If the hips don't move, it's all going to crap. Okay? So, on the ground here, and all I'm going to do is move the feet out wider. So my feet are wider than my knees now, and I'm going to cross one leg over the other, or one foot over the other knee. And then I'm going to let this leg pull this knee down. So this is creating internal rotation of my right hip right now. When we get down here, what I want you to do is push your right foot into the ground. So I'm trying to dig it into the ground. I'm trying to pull it that way into the ground so that I activate my muscles in here, because I do not like passive stretches. I like active stretches. So when we get into this range of motion and I feel the stretch, the next thing I want to do is activate my foot. That's going to help us maintain that range. And then we come out of it and then come back down again. Do the same thing. Go a little bit farther and then push the foot into the ground. Come out of it, a little bit farther, push the foot into the ground. So we're doing it 10 times each side. So same thing the opposite direction. Now, do we want to do the bonus? Yeah, so this will be the 7th one, right? We're doing 6 now?
Yeah,
Okay. So what's the 6th one?
in your back.
The back.
Yeah, when you're back and you roll your
Oh
back.
yeah, the foam roller one.
Yes.
Back to the foam roller, laying on the foam roller. This is to open the chest up. We got to open the chest up. Because if we're all like this, then that's going to limit our thoracic range of motion with swinging. But if we can get the chest open, it will allow the thoracic spine to rotate more for shoulder turn. So laying on here, get your tailbone nice and low on this. Lay back so that your head is still laying on the foam roller, okay? And then just lay out here. This is one of the most relaxing ones. You should feel really good stretch through here, okay? Now what we want to do is reach this right hand for the right. So we're going to roll on the foam roller just a little bit to the right, keeping this left hand down. And then we're going to go to the left. Reaching to the left, keeping this right hand down. It's going to increase the stretch here. When I go to the right, it's going to increase the stretch here. It's nice and easy, nice and slow. Breathe as you're doing this. Back and forth with this one, I like doing it for 3 minutes. So that's 6 total, right, Jan? Okay, that's 6 total. Now it's time for the bonus one. The bonus one is also for thoracic rotation, but it's going to stretch it from the bottom up versus the top down. We've been focusing on stretching it from the top down. Now we're going to stretch it from the bottom up, okay? Start in this T position. Our arms are out to the sides, feet together, knees together. Don't let the upper body move. And you're going to let the knees fall to the side. Try to get as far as you can, not letting the arms come up or anything. And when you get to your end range position, try to activate the muscles and go just a little bit farther. You should feel the core work in here. Breathe in. And then exhale to bring it back up to center. Reset. Inhale. Exhale as you go to the opposite side, not letting the upper body move. This one feels really good too. And then you're going to breathe in. Exhale as you bring the knees back up. You're going to do that 10 times each side. So those are my top 6 mobility drills for people over 60 with that added special 7th bonus one. Try and do these things at least 3 times a week. And that's going to really help us get from this poor posture position to a much better posture position that will significantly increase our ability to get shoulder turn. More shoulder turn allows us to recruit the bigger, better muscles. Recruiting the bigger, better muscles makes the ball go farther. So make sure that you subscribe to us, hit the subscribe button. We're going to come out with a lot more golf related videos. If you got any questions, post them down below. I'll try my best to answer everybody's questions. If you want me to do something specific to you, ask me and I'll make a video just for whatever you're asking me to do. So hit the subscribe button. Until next time, Berman Method. Yes!